Do not mess with the Prince of Egypt cast. They are on fire. Hello, best friends. It's me, Chris Bennett, and today we were joined by the cast of Sholo High School's Prince of Egypt. They took over the studio, played some games. Things got a little chaotic, and we had a lot of fun. Plus, we caught up with J.D. Pepper, our fire marshal with the Timber Mesa Fire Department. Here you go.
Chris Bennett and the Morning Brew.
I am so happy to have some guests in studio today. I am not all by myself anymore. We have the cast of Sholo High School's upcoming production of The Prince of Egypt in studio. And joining us first is the director, Miss Cynthia Whipple. Thanks so much for joining us today. And congratulations on another exciting opening day.
Yeah, it's coming up quick.
Yep. Starting this Friday?
Thursday.
Holy moly.
Yes.
Thursday at 7 p.m. And this is The Prince of Egypt. What is this play all about?
So this is a musical based on the DreamWorks production from 1998 that was done by DreamWorks Studios. It is the story of Ramses and Moses. Very close to the cartoon. There's some added music to it by Stephen Schwartz. And if you don't know who Stephen Schwartz is, he is the same composer who wrote all the music for the Broadway shows Wicked, which have been very popular in the movies lately. So if you're looking for similar music to that, this is the show that you want to see because the style is very similar and it is a lot of fun. But this show was first performed on the West End in London and it was a big hit. And it's just now hitting the States, and we are super excited to be able to perform it here on the mountain for the first time at Sholo High School. It's going to be amazing. It's a wonderful show. We've got about 75 kids in the cast, and then with the crew, there's another 10 kids or so, and then there's about 20 kids in the pit. So we have over 100 students involved in this production from Sholo School District, and it is incredible.
What makes this group of students so special this year?
They're just really special kids. They work hard. They've got a great attitude. They've been working on this production since November. So to devote 6 months of their lives to this is pretty incredible. And they have rehearsals every night. A lot of them come in on the weekends and work on the sets. But it's just a level of dedication that is pretty incredible to see. With so many kids and just working together, they just have kind of created a spirit of family. And they just love each other, and it's just a lot of fun to work with them and to see what they are willing to put in and then give, and to be able to perform such an incredible production with art and create something. It's just been fun to watch it come alive and to watch their personalities come alive with the show and to see what they could bring to it. It's always unique, and they're just a great group of kids, and I'm very blessed to be their teacher.
And what's something that the audience would never guess that goes into putting in such a production like this?
Probably the hours and time, and then just the effort that has to be done to make it happen. Just all the sets, the costumes, the props, the dancing, all the things that the kids have to learn. It's just incredible. I mean, even dyeing costumes. It's just something that is a part of the show to make every element and every detail as close to perfection as we can make it so that everybody gets the true experience of what this show can really be.
And today is also Volunteer Recognition Day. So along with the students, there's a lot of volunteers that
Yes.
help, with the sets and the costumes. Tell me a little bit about them.
So as of right now, I think we probably have had over 40 parents that have come in and helped get this production off the ground. People that come in and spend their Saturdays building sets or painting or sewing costumes and just helping in every way, shape, or form, even just coming to help supervise kids when there's a lot of kids backstage. It's just incredible to see all the parents that are helping, even with advertising and just everything that they are doing so that our kids can be successful on the stage and present another spectacular musical for the White Mountain community from Sholo High School.
A lot of work goes into making these plays happen, and opening day is this Thursday.
Yes.
And it is just so cool to see high school theater, and Sholo High School theater is like nothing I've ever seen. It's a whole different level. So let's make sure we get out and support these students and go ahead and check out The Prince of Egypt. Where can people buy tickets, and how much are tickets?
So tickets can be purchased at the door, or if you see one of our posters or one of our online ads, there's a QR code that you can go to get those tickets on that website. For adults, tickets are $10, senior citizens are $9, and students are $8. If you want to come to the matinees on Saturdays, then those tickets are just general admission, $8 for everybody.
And now we're talking to some of the cast members of Show Low High School's production of The Prince of Egypt. We have Owen Randall, Luke Taylor, and Jay Lee Stanley joining us today. Luke, what is your role in The Prince of Egypt?
My role is Moses.
Oh my gosh, talk about big shoes to fill. What's the hardest part about playing Moses?
I would say the emotions. I've never had a role this big, and it's definitely become one of my favorite shows. But I would say the emotions in the show are definitely a challenge, but they're definitely coming across.
And Owen Randall, what is your role in The Prince of Egypt?
I played Jethro, so it's kind of a smaller role, but I essentially am his father-in-law.
Oh, you're Moses' father-in-law?
Yes.
What's it like being a high school student playing a father-in-law to a fellow high school student? Do they have makeup to make you look older?
Oh yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's something I've definitely never done, and it's especially weird since I'm younger than Lucas.
Nice.
Yeah. But they're gonna gray me out. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
Heck yeah. And then Jay Lee Stanley, what is your role in The Prince of Egypt?
I play Queen Tuya, so Moses' mom, adopted mom.
Oh, nice. And were there any challenges about playing Moses' mom? What was the hardest part or the most fun part of playing Moses' mom?
I don't even know. It's just hard to, act. I guess I'm not good at acting that well.
I'm sure you're amazing. Everyone's a lot harder on themselves. Jineane, you there?
Yes, I am.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello. I have a bunch of cast members from The Prince of Egypt from Show Low High School's production that opens this Thursday, and I think you have some people as well in your studio.
Yes, I do. We are ready.
We are ready. Well, I thought for Motivational Monday, I found some quotes about chasing the spotlight, having confidence and courage. I'll read some of these quotes, and then you guys pick what is our motivational quote for the week. You ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is from George Adair. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear.
That's a good one.
Steve Martin says, be so good that they can't ignore you. That's good. Sanford Meisner, the creator of the Meisner acting technique, says acting is behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances. I don't know how motivational that is, whether there's just good advice. Norman Vaughn said, dream big and dare to fail. Juicy. And our last quote will go from Henry David Thoreau, a great playwright. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined.
Okay. My team, what do you think?
I like that first.
I think the first one.
The first one, George Adair. What about my team? They agree. For George Adair,
Ooh, George Adair.
we have
that one.
common
I
consensus.
haven't heard that one before, too. Yeah.
So today's motivational quote for the week is from George Adair. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Heck yes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Jineane, it is now time for Are You Smarter Than Some Theater Kids? We are going to be doing some theater trivia. You have Miss Whipple, and what other cast members do you have in your studio?
I have Tyler Hall and Clara Tergassis.
All right, and I have Luke Taylor and Owen Randall and Jay Lee Stanley in my studio. If you guys know the answer, say your name. That's your buzzer.
To blurt your name out.
Yeah, first team to 2 wins, and they get
2?
bragging rights. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
or should I do 3?
Do 3, it's tiebreaker.
All right, here we go. First team to 3. First question. Which musical features a founding father who raps?
Owen.
Tyler
Hamilton.
said it.
Oh, you think Tyler said it first?
He said first. He was
Duh.
right.
All right,
Apparently
Tyler.
finish he did.
Tyler, what's your guess?
It's Hamilton.
There we go. Oh, gosh. When I grow
Tyler,
up...
it's just we have one mic here. That was the thing. He said it right. We weren't even finished.
When I grow up, I want my voice to be deep like Tyler.
I know. You got a great voice.
All right, here we go. Next question. Come on, Team Q Country. Which musical takes place mostly in high school and
Owen.
involves cliques and drama? Owen.
High School Musical. The musical.
No, it is not.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Is it Mean Girls?
Is it me? No. Here's multiple choice. Grease, Les Miserables, Phantom of the
Miss
Opera.
Whipple, and it's Grease.
Goodness gracious, Team Magic is crushing us,
I was
guys.
gonna say Miss Whipple had to get one.
All right. All right, which show is about two witches? One misunderstood.
Whipple,
and
it's
one
Wicked.
popular. Oh my God! Team Q Country, we got our butts spanked. They are smarter
I knew
than
that
us.
was gonna happen.
I'm going to play a fun game with the entire cast, including their director, Cynthia Whipple. We are going to play a game called Musical or Real Life. We'll see how good you guys do. Tell me, is this a line from a musical or just a line from someone dramatic in real life? I have been changed for good.
Musical.
Oh, there we go. What musical is that from?
Wicked.
There we go. All right. I insulted them by going too easy. All right. How about this? I don't recognize the person I was a year ago.
We're going with real life.
That feels real.
Oh, that does feel real. I tried to throw you off with my good acting. Man, you do not mess with the Prince of Egypt cast. They are on fire. I dreamed a dream. In time goes by. What musical? Les Mis. Yes. Oh gosh, man, they are good. All right, I gave you everything, and somehow it still wasn't enough.
Oh.
That's dramatic.
That's dramatic. It could be either.
Real life. Oh my gosh, I cannot stump him. Last question. This is my last chance to stump him. Here we go. The world is full of happiness that I have not tasted. The world is full of happiness that I have not tasted. Maybe I'll give you a hint. The world is full of happiness.
I'm kind of thinking.
Is it the what's the second one?
I don't think Ken ever said that.
It's not a phantom, but it might be in Love Never Dies.
Love Never Dies.
It is the Phantom of the Opera.
Really?
Yes.
I think it's a musical stuff. Yeah, it's not. I think it's the newer version of Phantom, but yeah.
There you go. Holy moly. Good morning. It's the Morning Brew with Chris. Who's this?
Hey, Chris. Good morning. It's JD.
Heck yeah, JD Pepper, our fire marshal with the Timber Mesa Fire Department. Today, JD, I have the cast of Sholo High School's production of The Prince of Egypt in studio, and I was telling them that you too are an actor and also a screenwriter as well, right?
Yeah, I'm probably a better writer than I am an actor. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and the movie that you wrote is called Thieves Highway. And who's the lead in that movie?
Oh, Aaron Eckert is the lead on that movie. I sold it to them. They filmed it this last year, and it's been out. It was actually voted one of the top 10 action movies of the year by the New York Times. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, and I don't know, it is also ranked number 1 on Hulu right now?
Yeah, it's number one on streaming on Hulu. Yeah.
Holy moly. That's amazing. Check out Thieves Highway, written by our very own J.D. Pepper here in Sholo. And he is, in addition to being an amazing actor and screenwriter, he is also our fire marshal for Timber Mesa Fire Department. You have a Fire Marshal Minute for us today?
I sure do. Hey, this month is Wildfire Preparedness and Defensible Space Month. We're looking at getting those homes hardened up, some defensible space. Maintain that 5-foot non-combustible zone immediately around the house and remove dead vegetation within at least 30 feet. If you can do that, your home, if we have a wildland fire up here, a wildfire event, that your home's gonna survive a lot better chance of surviving when you do these things. Prune your low trees, your low-hanging branches off your trees for at least 4 feet up. 6 to 10 feet is preferable, but we want that at least 4 feet. Let's get rid of some clutter. The weather's nice, other than maybe some windy days coming up. Remove your old newspapers, magazines, and junk mail. Get them out of the way. Get them out of the house. And the last thing I want to talk about here, real quick, is the chicken coops. Right, every single year I have fires that come out. This is literally, it's like clockwork. Every single year we have chicken coop fires. And that's because, folks, we've got chickens. I love my chickens. My wife loves our hens. But those lamps in there, right, when you put them heating lamps in there, this is the time of year to get them out. After we've had our last threat of really below freezing, we want to take them lamps out, because all they're going to do is contribute to the heating inside the coop, and it's going to start a fire with that bedding. And sometimes those extend to our houses, and we don't want to lose our chickens, and we don't want to lose our houses for sure. So get them heat lamps out and put them away for the year. You're good to go.
Heck yeah, that was our Fire Marshal Minute with J.D. Pepper with Timber Mesa Fire Department. Let's do our part to keep ourselves safe and keep Timber Mesa Fire Department and all the firefighters out there nice and bored. Before we let you go, you want to find out if you're smarter than the cast of Show Low High School's Prince of Egypt?
Yeah, sure.
Which show features a masked man living under an opera house?
Oh.
Luke.
Phantom of the Opera.
Is it Phantom of the Opera? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. They're up 1-0, JD. All right, here we go.
Okay, you're good.
Which musical is about a barber with a questionable business practices?
Sweeney Todd.
Holy moly, they have come alive! All right, this last question is worth 1,000,000 points. You still have a chance, JD. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, you lose. Here we go. Which Shakespeare play is basically about two teenagers who fall in love way too fast? Jay Lee.
Romeo and Juliet.
It is Romeo and Juliet. J.D. Pepper, you just got smoked.
That's okay. But yeah, good job, guys.
All right, I have had so much fun this morning hanging out with Show Low High School's cast of The Prince of Egypt that starts this Thursday at Show Low Auditorium. Thank you so much for joining me, best friends, and having fun. What final thing would you like to say to the Q Country Nation, Miss Whipple, about Prince of Egypt, and how can people get tickets?
It's an incredible production. Bring your family and friends. It's something that everybody will want to see. You will be entertained and you will love it. And just get your tickets either online if you see a QR code on one of our posters, or just grab them at the door. But plan on coming and supporting these kids and the time that they have put in. It will be something that you will not regret.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You will not want to miss it. Students, $8, seniors, $9, and adult tickets are $10. I'll share the link on the Q Country Facebook page as well. And you could also get them at the door. It's going to be at Show Low Auditorium. Opening night this Thursday, Friday at 7 p.m. as well, and then a matinee on the 25th at 2 p.m. And then there's also going to be chances to catch it next week on April 30th, May 1st, and May 2nd. It is Show Low High School's production of The Prince of Egypt. Thanks so much, best friends.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you.
All right, best friends, that's going to do it for today's episode of The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett and Best Friends. Make sure you go ahead and check out The Prince of Egypt at Show Low High School starting this Thursday. Trust me, they're way more talented and better singers than I am, believe it or not. And thanks so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed today's show, make sure you share it with someone that might enjoy it too. For The Morning Brew, I've been Chris Bennett reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be a jerk. Bye.